You're speaking with Sheryle in Jackson. I'm a Galvestonian. I'm born and raised on the island, and I moved over here 11 years ago. I bought a home over here in Texas City 11 years ago. It's a question that when you ask, somebody asks you what's your fear, 9 times out of 10 you tell them you don't have any. No fear is no limits, to the no limits part, you know. And in that particular class, Connie is an excellent instructor, but at the same time, she tried to get us, the students, to conquer our fears. I decided to take it, one, to conquer my fear, but I didn't know at the time that the fear was of dying. And at that time, I was going through, waiting on a heart transplant at that time when I registered for the class. And I didn't realize, I was walking on faith and standing and trusting God to deliver a heart, but at the same time, I was fearful of dying. Because I had 3 heart attacks and then congestive heart failure, and so I looked at it like, the next heart attack was going to probably take me out, And so, yeah, I was fearful, but I didn't never admit that until that class, because I didn't I thought that I had that conquered. I didn't think I was worried about death. But in taking the class and with Connie, the way she just take the words out the page of the Bible and make it real, that helped me a lot. And then she would make it applicable to what's going on today. Sometimes we'll take the Bible and, want to concentrate on Mary and Martha, but then, okay, how that relates to you today, in this age. And so she breaks it down to that level so that you can see how that applies to your life. She make you deal with your issue. She pulls it out of you. And it's not about me or somebody else. She want to know about you, and she pulls it out of you. So I like that as an instructor, because you don't find too many instructors that'll do that. Fear is something that's going to come up all the time. Yes, I got a heart now. I got my transplant in February of this year. I stayed on the waiting list a year and 2 months. And now that I have the heart, it's going to be other things that's going to come up. Because I retired 2 years ago because I was sickly. And now, I'm at the stage now, okay, God, what you want me to do with all this time I have now? And I know He didn't save me from 3 heart attacks and congestive heart failure for me to just sit down and do nothing now. And gave me a heart. So it's something He has want me to do, and I don't know, I may find it through the class. So I'm gonna continue to take all the classes that she offers here in Texas City. I definitely would recommend the class to any and everybody, because the bottom line is what I got out of the class and my whole journey, and I look at it, God led me to that particular part of the journey, because right after that is when I got my heart. And what I learned is to trust God, no matter what, no matter how it may look, because I was at death's door a couple of times. I still had to trust God. And so no matter what, and I would tell anybody that, no matter what may happen, trust God. And that's what I learned. That was the one area God was trying to get me to, and He used that class as the last part of that to get me to that part, to trust Him totally. So now I trust Him totally.